Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Let's get everything situated. I'm trying a laptop today, people. Let's see how this goes. Mic check. Mic check. Welcome to the two viewers. Can y'all hear me? Bonjour, it's me, Paris. Bonjour. How's the connection? How's the audio? Let me know how it sounds, y'all, before I get started. It's good. Both are good. Good. Killer cows. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, we are good. What time is it in y'all side of the world? Majority of the subscribers are still in the States right now. So it's just almost 6:30. So it's still early. Still early. Julie, thank you. Barbara, thank you. I actually got a microphone now, y'all. We stepping up. Kidogo. Check us out. Check me out, y'all. Yeah. We're doing our thing. We're just leveling up over here at T3 and me. This is a part of it. For some odd reason, my iPhone audio started to act crazy. So 725 in Brooklyn, the Bronx. Yeah, son. Do y'all still say yeah, son? I be asking my wife. She's from New York too. She actually from Queens. I asked her, do y'all still say son? Well, she don't know. She haven't been there in so long. So do y'all still say son in New York? The baby sleep. It's midnight. Humbly me. Bonjour. It's me, Paris. I love you and your family. I really want to move there or at least visit, but no one wants to come with me. LOL. What do y'all recommend for a 20-year-old and a baby in terms of visiting or traveling? A 22-year-old and a baby. I would honestly say, like, just do your research, like I keep telling everyone else, and just make sure you come in with the right mindset and have a good game plan. If you're visiting, if you plan to visit, make sure you know where you're gonna stay. You have a good, the location before you get there, so you and your son or your daughter, you and your baby is in a safe environment. Because I wouldn't say there isn't unsafe environments, but you just got to make sure you got the amenities that you need for your child. You got to make sure that you're in a good area where things are convenient and close to get to. Because if you come here and you end up far out, then you won't be able to get to certain things in certain grocery stores or certain things that you may want. Yeah. So the baby sleep. Humbly me. Yeah, he's asleep right now. Sorry to disappoint. Yvette Powell. Salama family, salama. Pretoria Afro, I don't. You don't say son. Okay. But do the people still say it? Just K's life, Mumbo VP. In California, 4:26 p.m. from California, mini fee. Miss Foster. Oh yeah, you've been emailing me from California. I'm expecting your grandchildren to come here. I'm still waiting on them. I was speaking to I spoke to both of your grandchildren actually did the consultation, and I was talking to your grandson via email. So yeah, we're definitely looking forward to y'all coming. Just K's life, can't wait to come. I hope you make it over, Kay. Get on over here. I invest in stocks and crypto. Do they have unlimited Wi-Fi packages there as they do in the States, even if it's more costly? Ayo Fleet. Yeah, they actually do have unlimited Wi-Fi. It just depends on the area that you're in. Like if you're in more of the within the city limits, like Mikochini and Busy, And I think Oyster Bay and like Posta, all of those places have areas where you can get unlimited Wi-Fi. And when you step out like closer to the outskirts, I don't think they have unlimited options. I don't think so. Just K's life. Do y'all have a class for repatriation? A class? No, we don't have a class. That's the first. No one has asked about a class. I've had people ask about other things, but no, not a class. No, we don't have one of those. That's a good idea, though. Thank you for that. Yes, they will be there in about 12. Yeah, looking forward to it. Your channel is so informative. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you, humbly me. I appreciate it. Michelle Foster hours. They are in DLH. Okay. They're on 12 hours. They're on the way. Okay. 12 hours. Wow, that's quick. Dang, this stuff is going by fast. There's people jumping out of there, y'all. Wow. Let me put the link in the chat so I could, let people join the conversation if they like. But today it's day 12. We got 23 people. So, it's day 12, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and continuing to hold me accountable to this journey. And man, I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful to be used. I'm grateful to be just a beacon, man, to show people that anything is possible if you put your mind to it and if you keep moving forward. This journey that I began with the 21-day journey, it came with its own set of different trials and adversity that I have to continue to push through in order to reach my goal. So, I just want to touch bases and talk about how when things look tough, we still have to keep going. Like even though we have a goal, even though it looks like it may not be achievable, it may not be able to reach it, it may look dark at the moment, but we still have to pick ourselves up and keep going because that's a part of it. Like that's what builds the strength. It gives you the muscle strength to keep going. Well, I'm coming. How can you help me in any way? I can help by giving, information and pointing you in the right directions. You can email me, and ask us whatever questions you need, and we can get you in the right direction and help you with the right people, for sure. How often are the power outages and how long do they last? Humbly me. It's not that long. Like you probably get one like once a week, maybe twice a week. You'll get like a few hours at most. Like, and then a lot of places actually have you can get a generator for your home. So you won't have to worry about power outages if you just invest in the generator. If there's something that you have to, if it's something that you're interested in getting. Let me put my email in the chat. Someone just asked. At gmail.com. Yeah, y'all, like I was saying, like the adversity it comes and the enemy will try and put things into your head to try and get you to stop and really just fall down and bask in your misery when you still have the opportunity to keep going. And I wouldn't even say bask in misery. Make yourself become miserable because you're thinking too hard. Like this is what I've learned on this process, this 21-day journey. Like I already have the tools, and I already have the skills, and I already have the video ideas in my mind to put forth. But I just keep putting myself, like talking myself out of it. Like really, like every time I say it's time to do a video, I find a way to be like, later. But now this is making me really step into it. And it's like, nah, put something out. I told you what to do. Like, I'm telling you, use your voice, use your gift. So this is pushing me to keep going. And you have to know, like, it's all a part of the process. We're supposed to fall. Like if you don't fall, then you don't know what it's like to be at the bottom. You don't know what it's like to help people from the bottom. So falling is a part of earning your stripes to be worthy of making it to the top level, making it to the top of where you want to go. Like you got to take them stripes and keep going. That's a part of it. Campaign bus. Thank you, Tim, for keeping on doing this magnificent job of encouraging and giving confidence to brothers and sisters about the idea of moving back to Africa. No problem, bro. Thank you. Thank you for, acknowledging, and I'm glad I'm able to help some people and shine light on something that we never even knew was possible. Like, man. So thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'm glad I'm doing a good job. And it's I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. My old eyes, I see 12 now. Humbly me, preach. Thank you. Send my email. Cool. The classes are easy to set up. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people like on my Instagram and different podcast people that I listen to. Everyone is starting to put out some sort of master class and some sort of class to help you get to the next level. And that's what I'm noticing, that that's a good way to generate revenue. So I may look into that for sure. Thanks for the heads up. Trina Wittersby. I think what you're doing is a great thing. It's going to help a lot of young people your age and just people in general. There's a young couple down there right now. They're 19 years old. Wow, a young two 19-year-olds came together. Whoa, that's dope. Wow. That's dope. Yeah, that's wow. Two 19-year-olds. That's dope. But yeah, I always want to, I always want to give, like that's been a goal of mine for my entire life. Give people hope and really like show people examples of how they can make it out of this situation. So if I could shine light on something and show people like you can do this, oh man, that just made my day. Like I don't care about no accolades. I don't care about nothing. Like I just really want to be able to help somebody to say like, hey man, like thank you for giving me this information. This took my life to the next level. That's what my grand scheme of things is. That's how I want to, be remembered and go down in life. I don't want to be this person who known as this, rich, wealthy person. That's gonna be nice. That'll be a part of it. I definitely would accumulate wealth because that's a goal of mine. Who doesn't want that? But that won't be why I'm known, and that won't be what my legacy is remembered by. Like I have to give. I love giving people the game. Like if I love it because I know what it's like not to have it. So if I'm in a position to give somebody the game, and I'm happy about it. And if I can point somebody in the right direction, how to get connected to the right person, I'm happy about it. I'm good. Long as I see everybody around me eat. But someone just asked for my Instagram. So I'm learning how to use StreamYard too, y'all. So I'm gonna put my Instagram name and my email in this banner thing that goes across the bottom. So give me 1 second. But yeah, y'all, this is another part of like really growing and stepping into what you're supposed to be doing. Because I've been watching people do lives and live streams with StreamYard, and I've been wondering like, oh man, how do they make the words go across and how do they making it look be presented so well? And I'm doing it right now. So you just have to step out, y'all. And as you keep going, things will be revealed to you and things will be like added to your life because you stepped out on faith and you saw a vision and you did it for yourself. Let me see if this works properly. How does that look, people? Let's see. And this is the fun part. We gotta figure this stuff out and keep going. Like even though it's foreign and even though it's new, we can't keep running from the assignment and running from what we're told to do and what we've been called to do. That's straight up. We've been worried for so long. There's nothing else to be worried about anymore though. We's free. And we got work to do. I think this is, yeah, I think that works. It's gonna work today. Perfect. All right, they see it. All right, hold on. Yes, 19. One is called Joe. I have to look into that. Definitely have to look into that. Have you created a support group with others? Oh, yes, definitely a group of us here. We communicate with one another and we actually, talk and help each other. So it's a community of us here. We have to, yeah, because some of these days is tough. Some of these days are tough. Some days, but it's okay. Like y'all, we gonna show y'all everything on YouTube, but some of these days, y'all, you have to dig deep and keep going. Every day is not sunny and peaches and cream. Some it's just past rainy season here, so you know how rain is sometimes. Yes, and they were so excited there. They were on the go. Oh, they were on Go Black, I think. Okay, Go Black. That man be moving. Shout out to Go Black to Africa, man. My brother be doing his thing. He always be on top of it. I always hear the young people and adults say, dude, loved your conversation with Go Black to Africa. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. She said, you always hear us say, dude. I don't know why we say that. Just like bruh or something. Slang. Dallas, Washington. Have you created a support group of other African Americans? Yes, it's some of us here. Yes, and your wife have this aura. Yes, you and your wife have this aura about you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. We just trying to do it right. We're trying to, do the Most High's will and follow the path that He has for us. That's all, man. We're humble servants, for real. We just been blessed with an opportunity and been put in position. So we just want to, man, shine a light and be a light for people. How's your wife? She's great. She's actually sleeping right now. It's like I said in the beginning, it's 2:40. I actually got pulled into sleep by T3 because I was putting him to sleep. So as I'm putting him to sleep, you get pulled into it sometimes. That's a part of fatherhood. But I bounced back up because I had some work to do. Had to come and do it live. Thankfully, we're in different time zones, so it's cool. How's my wife? Does she have morning sickness? No, she don't have morning sickness. At some point she had slight morning sickness in like the first trimester. For a few weeks, she wasn't feeling too well, but now she's up and moving around and having a good time. So she's pretty good. She don't have morning sickness anymore. She's adjusted, thankfully. So yeah, thanks for asking. I appreciate that. The houses y'all show are amazing. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate it. We're very strategic about the houses that we show because we definitely want to give an accurate representation of what's going on here. So we don't just show people anything. And the price range varies so much, and we realize we have so many different people that's watching. So I think it's important for us to show, things that are quote unquote expensive for some viewers and things that are not so expensive. So I'm glad you appreciate it and thank you for that. Appreciate that. After your first 3 months visas expire, how long do you have to stay out of the country before you renew it and come back? You can just leave and come back the same day. They just really, you have to make sure that you leave and come back and repay for your visa. That's basically the main thing. They want you to pay for entry into the country. What's the biggest Tangela Jones, shalom family. What natural herbs do you guys have? What natural herbs do you guys use? Man, whew, it's a list. We use, man, baobab. We use eucalyptus. We use lavender. We use, man, what else? We use moringa. It's a lot of them. What else? I can give you a long list of them. It's a lot of them. What is the biggest thing you've learned since being in Tanzania? The biggest thing I've learned since being in Tanzania is that biggest thing I've learned. That, it was a lot done for us not to step into our manhood, because when we step into our manhood, we really have the ability to like manifest and really like control the pace of the world. Like when you really get to step into the essence of what it means to be a man, and really step into having that power and having that authority and understanding of your being as a man, like nothing can stop you. I don't care if it's a bullet they try to, scare us with. They try to scare us with weapons. Like, they really can't stop you, because we have the strength and the power to do whatever we put our minds to. But we just been mentally entangled with foolishness, and our flesh gets entangled with it. And we get thrown off track and trying to do what society tell us to do and tell us to be. So that's what I learned. I learned that they didn't want us to step into manhood and who we really are, because we will change the world. We will change the world once we step into it, because there's no way that it could continue to go on when enough righteous men really decide to say, like, this is enough. Like, how long are we going to continue to go down this type of path? Life is so much more than just paying bills and working for someone and just going through that cycle of life, man. It's way more to life than that. Yeah, so that's the biggest thing I've learned. One of the biggest things. You guys should do a bed and breakfast, tangible. Definitely, that's on the list. Barbara. The 19-year-old couple is a YouTuber, is under the name Conscious Goddess. Okay, I'll look into that. Thank you. Third eyeball. I see you tough on your 21-day video streak. Keep pushing. Yeah, thank you for that, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you. Got to keep going. I appreciate the encouragement. Yes, y'all are doing an amazing job with showing Tanzania. T3 is going well and is so handsome and happy. Thank you. Appreciate that, Kay. Just an idea. Creating content where you bring together 2 or 3 or more of African Americans residing in Dar. Select the topic of your common experience and discuss it. Would be interesting. I saw the 19. Okay, that's a good idea. Thank you for that, bro. I saw the 19-year-old couple in Tanzania. I'm praying for them and pray they come in contact with other diasporans to help them on their journey. Yeah, I'll look into that. Appreciate that information. 19. I know my boy Mark meets Africa. He was 19 when he got here. He's actually 20 now. My boy had a birthday. He got here when he was 19 too. So I know it's a process, but it's definitely doable. They'll be okay. They got each other, so they're good. Great answers to what you've learned. I can't wait to bring my sons. I have 5 and 3 grandsons. Yes, they'll love it. Like every time I talk to one of my brothers or something from the States that's still there, like not just my blood brothers, but like one of my brothers I went to school with, or one of my brothers that I just passed through in life and, have a relationship with. The first thing I tell them, like, bro, like I've been pulled over. No, I wouldn't even say I got pulled over. I would just say, bro, I haven't had the anxiety of feeling those blue lights since I've been here. And bro, like that when I say that to people, they're like, bro, you lying. Like they really can't even believe like the anxiety that, not even just seeing the blue lights, just seeing the police car. Like we all know that feeling that you get when your heart touched the bottom of your feet. When you see that, you can be on the interstate and it could be a median wall in the middle of the interstate. And I'm talking about, it could be a police on the other side, minding his business, eating his donut. But if you see that car, your heart will touch the bottom of your feet, all based off the trauma that we've dealt with and been dealing with. So when I tell my brothers that I don't feel that when I see blue lights, like that's another level of consciousness being reached when they really see that it's like we really don't have to deal with that. We don't have to deal with it. Because you guys are not citizens and the baby is going to be born there. Is the baby going to be a citizen? We have to make that decision later on. So we'll have the ability to make that decision ourselves. Yes, there are so many distractions that try to keep us off our intended path. Yes, for real. And it's like, you know, we know at this point, we know at this point, like we really do know that they're distractions. So we gotta stop being distracted. Like I have to check myself sometime when I'm scrolling on Instagram and stuff. Like when when I was just scrolling on Instagram and I was admiring someone's content, I was like, hold on, like no, I'm a producer. Like I have to tell myself now, like, no, like you consuming too much. I've been listening to a lot of different producers in the content world and people that's doing work in the content. They've been saying like we can't get caught up in like just being distracted. If you're a producer, you have to go and produce because scrolling will get you distracted quickly. So if you've been producing, you have to be in producer mode at all times. So I have to catch myself. Don't get distracted. It's easy to get distracted, even while I'm here. Because I still have Instagram and I still have Facebook and I'm still not catching up, but I'm like, I can see the trends and I can see like what's going on. So I can check things out still. So I'm still like being pulled by the world into certain trends and watching certain videos. So I still have to fight it too. So that's one thing I've learned that I have to really tell myself, like, man, you're a producer, like snap out of it. You're a producer. A night of sleep with no sirens. She dancing, yeah. A night of sleep with no sirens. Yes. For real. Shalom, bro. I'll be back next week from America. Congrats on the growth of the YouTube. Cortez, what's up, bro? You coming back? Yes. I'm glad you're making it back, brother. I hope everything is situated well so you can come over here and stay, man, and come and enjoy this, bro. I'm glad you're coming back. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the shout out. How often do you practice Swahili? I practice Swahili every day. Like every day I go to the store and I have to speak in Swahili when I go to the store, when I speak to the nanny to give her instruction about how to help with T3 or what type of food to pick up. So I actually practice a lot. And when I'm in different areas of the city, like I have to only talk in Swahili because some people don't understand English. Some people didn't learn English, so they're not they're not gonna speak English to you. They're gonna try and find someone around you to help. They're not gonna, you gonna be over there pointing. So yeah, I practice often. Are they big on let me show. Are they big on that over here? No. No. The question is, are they big on that? You have to be strategic with the words that you use when you present on these platforms. So we all know the climate of the world right now. So a question that I get was, are they big on that right now? Over here? No, they're not. I just sent you an email. Okay. All right, I'll check it out, bro. I've been practicing on Duolingo. Duolingo is great. It's a great start once you get here. And then once you get in the language immersion, that's what they call it. Like you come over here and you get to talking with everybody. That's the best way to learn. That's what I've seen. But practice is perfect with Duolingo. And I say it's the best way to learn for me because we were over here. And then I had to, we had to learn. I didn't know I was coming to Tanzania. I would have probably practiced before with Duolingo. I did Duolingo in the beginning, but now I just do language immersion. But let me post a link if anyone wants to join and, talk about how we can keep pushing when it's time to keep pushing because we're going to fall and we're gonna bust our heads sometime. That's a part of it. But we just got to keep pushing. Like, that's why we're here. And I've learned we got to be a light to other people. We have to be a light to other people. We don't get these, positions and platforms to just be on here acting like, you better than anybody. If you get an opportunity, man, you get to level up. You're supposed to reach back, man. You're supposed to reach back. Like, we don't level up for no reason. You got to give the game. Each one teach one, for real. And sometimes you got to pay to play, y'all. And that's what I've learned. Sometimes you got to pay to play. Some people want some money for their time. And you have to respect that. Like, you really have to respect that. That's what I've grown to realize. Like, people get upset when people charge for their time. Like, how you gonna charge that much? Bro, he's valuable or she's valuable. Like, that's a valuable individual. So if you want that person, you pay what they're asking for. If you don't want them, don't pay. Like, you have to pay to play. That's what I've learned. And you're gonna get some information just off being a good person, just by doing things properly. But either you're gonna have to sacrifice some time, or you're gonna have to sacrifice some money to get some information. And not just, going to school or going to get higher education. Like, if there's an individual that's in the world who's in the position that that you want to be in life, and they're paying and they're asking for some money for you to pay for them to give the information, like, you have to respect it. That's what I've learned. I always wanted to be like, oh, why people don't give stuff for free? And then I realized, like, bro, people put in time, they sacrifice away from their families, they sacrifice their mental health, they're sacrificing so much to give you something that they worked hard for. So they put in time, they put in years to get years and hours to get to where you're trying to go. And you expect them to just give you information and not get anything in return. Yes, you can give seeds, you can plant things, but if it's something that's major, I'm stepping into the motivational speaking realm, and I don't want to just jump into it and not have the proper training and really know how to structure myself to be a motivational speaker. So I have to pay someone that I'm trusting in, that I've watched their success. I've watched them put out great content. I've watched them be consistent, and they have a course that they're putting out where they're teaching people how to be motivational speakers. So it's like, okay, that's a good investment. Like, that investment is going to give me information that's going to help me to make more money. I think it's a couple thousand. So I have to save up for it. But I believe I will get there at some point, because that's my goal. So I'm just saying that to say, like, you have to be willing to invest in yourself, no matter the amount. Like, no matter the amount. Because once you have the information, your life will go to the next level, because information is the key. That's the key. It's not about your piece of paper, but it's about the information that you acquire. If you get the right information, like, your life will go to the next level. I've like, one word could send a person's mind to a whole nother level. Be like, man, I didn't even think about it like that. And their whole life just changed. So let's see. I added the link if someone wants to join the conversation. I don't know if it's working properly. I hope so. But I'll keep answering questions. Is it good to have, hold on. It's good to have a support group too. Yeah, it's good to have a support group. If you need it, definitely here. Because yeah, it can get tough. And if someone is alone, like, I can imagine it being tougher. I had a few older women that I've been talking to, and they're alone. And I know it's tough for them sometimes, but they seem, we're in a group and we talk about certain things. So they seem to manage. Yeah. Do you have any regrets leaving America? Do I have any regrets? I wouldn't say any regrets. No, not any regrets. But I miss my younger siblings and my nieces and nephews, man. I love them a lot, and I really, and my family as well. Like, I love them. I got a very strong love for my family, and for me to have to do something this major and this far away from them was kind of, a challenge. But I wouldn't say I regret anything, nah. But I just really, I miss them a lot. I hope they get to make it over and come see what this place is really like. If I didn't fail, third eyeball. I see you, third eyeball. I'm gonna answer you in like 1 minute. Let me finish these comments. We got one person joining the conversation, people. Let's see. I feel if I didn't fall, I never would have woke up truly. Exactly. Like, exactly. You have to fall, and it got to get dark around you for you to really see, like, okay, I really need some help. Like, I really need to reevaluate some stuff. Like, it's too dark right now. What is this? Let me clean my hands up and see what's going on. It's true. How's the wife, T3, and new baby? All of them are good. Thanks for asking. Appreciate that. What advice would you give to African Americans coming to Tanzania? Man, get your mind right and know like get your mind right and know like this is not what we've been trapped in. Like it's really not what we've been trapped in. And I mean, like we can't have that survivor's mentality. I know it's tough, you know. We've been in survival mode since we, since long as we can remember, but we really not in survival mode over here. We're really in like producing mode, and we can really produce things for ourselves over here. So knowing that you can really communicate differently here, and knowing like you don't have to have animosity all the time anymore. Like me myself, I had to learn that too. I was looking over my shoulder for a few months, always like, okay, what's up? Like I'm on go. But it's still important to protect yourself and be aware of where you're at, because you know we got that training in that area for a reason. So be aware of your surroundings, but we don't have to be on defense mode all the time. Like you have to flip that switch and know like this is a different environment, and everybody, these people don't move like we do. Like they haven't been through what we've been through, and they don't have the same, guess you can say, the same traumas that we have. They have their own set of traumas, yes. They have their own things that they deal with, but they haven't been through what we've been through. They don't see life how we see it in some areas. So just have some grace and know like this is a new area. This is a new way of life, and we don't have to be the same way that we was over there in survival mode. Hi T3 and me, sent you 2 emails. Israel asked about others who walk in the truth and also information about the cost. Okay, I got you. I got you. I'll look at it. Do you know they have grant money for motivational speakers? What? Look up Dean Cole. The brother is awesome and informative. Okay, I will. Thank you for that. These comments coming in. Let me see. Let me read like 3 or 4 more. Do you think any of your family members will join you? Hold on. You're absolutely right about having to pay to play sometime. Yep, exactly. Do you think any of your family members will join you at some point? I hope so. One of them. It's such a complex situation with so many different individuals. You know, it's things that's holding people back. That's been stumbling blocks, and I think some of them may join, but it's going to be tough for a lot of them. I'll just say that. I'll just say that. Brother, we've only been here in Dar from America for a few days, and the transition has been incredible. Yeah, congratulations. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. 20 years from now, we will look back and see you guys were the pioneers that started it all. Wow. 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 That'll be an honor to be recognized for something like that, man. You know, and we just really stepped out on faith to save our family. That's crazy. I'm in TZ. Missing my family and friends was the hardest. Missing my family and friends was the hardest thing. I ended up meeting a group of expats in Arusha, and it made things so much better. Much love to you and your family, Mary Kay. Thank you, Mary Kay. I'm glad you met somebody. That's good. Glad it's coming together for you. I'm living in Canada. Me and my husband and 2 sons. I pray for them every day. I'm ready to relocate, but my husband not having it. Love you guys. How is T3? T3 is good, and ma'am, I hope, Arnetta, I hope your husband, you know, show him this message and let him know, like, bro, like I've had some wives tell me that they left their husband, unfortunately. Just like just to let men know, like man to man, like some women have left their husbands because they didn't want to take that leap of faith. I know how scary it is as a black man to want to do something like that. Like, man, I don't know. Africa's it's different, man. Some Africans might get me, bro. Like, nah, like some of them cops might get you before some of these Africans get you. Like real talk, bro. Like real talk. Like man to man, brother to brother. Like, man, we gotta stop being so scared to step out on faith and scared. And not saying this is this brother's, this is how he feel, but this is how I feel. I'm just come from my experience. Like I was scared as a man sometimes to step out and do things because I'm scared how other people react, or even, man, Like doing this, you would think somebody might come get you. Like I had to battle those thoughts in the beginning. I really had to like fight the thoughts of, man, somebody gonna try to come get me for putting this message out. So I already know how it is. So I'm just saying, like, man, it's better to be a martyr than anybody that just didn't do anything. We got to go out some way. We got to go out somehow. So, hey, you better stand on something and step on something, man. And if you see the writing on the wall and you see what's going on, like, why sit in there and do something to yourself like that if you know there's a way out? So if you got a wife that's, man, trying to get you out of there, trying to, you know what I'm saying, show you something different, take heed. Because sometimes I've learned that our women, because they're feminine, man, and they're more open to what's going on, and they really like can feel things on a deeper level than us, they can feel like what needs to be done. And we're so hardened, and as men, we so blocked off from the world and blocked off from it, like feeling things. We like stop ourselves from listening to our women because they try to tell us not to do stuff like that. So, bro, we really have to take, if you got a woman by your side, that's like one of the, a black woman at that. If you got a black woman by your side and she in tune with what's going on in the world, man, listen to what she talking about. Listen, like I had to learn too. So just listen to what she talking about, because they can feel some things that, bro, we can't even understand. We can't even understand. But let me go ahead and, man, open this. Let me see how to do this. Third out ball. What's up, sis? Can you hear me?
Grown man, huh?
Hold on. Hello?
You hear me?
Is your mic on?
Let me see.
We can't hear you.
Hello? It say it's on. Can you hear me?
Nothing. Nothing yet. It looks like I can add multiple people. I got 3 people in here. We can't hear you yet, sis. We'll add the other 2 to see, you know. Dun, 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 dun.
Can you hear me, bro?
Sade?
Yes,
Sade?
can
Or
you hear me?
People say they can't
Can you hear? Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hi.
Okay, I hear the woman.
Hello. Man,
Yes,
y'all
hi.
can hear. Hold on, maybe it's because I got this microphone in. Let me see. So y'all can hear him. My bad, it's a man. My bad, bro.
It's all love. It's all love. I look just like my mama.
Let me see it. I can't hear you.
What's her name? What's the lady name that's in here?
Sade.
Sade. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't think T2 can hear us.
Y'all still hear him? Not me. Y'all can hear them and not me. Okay. Let's see.
I'll just drop out. Maybe that will help.
Or maybe I gotta leave and come back. I don't know. You still can't hear me, Tutu?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. There we go, bro. Finally.
Okay, we in.
There we go. Yeah. What's up, man? Hold on. Let me add the last person. My bad, bro. There we go. Oh, is that Mike? Is that? Hold on. It look like some, what's your name, bro? At the bottom right. Matwana. Right? Mtwana. We can't hear you yet, bro.
Mtwana. I don't know how to say it.
I apologize. My mic was muted. I apologize. I'm sorry.
It's okay. What's up, y'all?
Not much cooling. Hey, man, I watch you all the time. I just want to give my my thanks to you, man. Cause me and my lady really put me onto your show. We watch about we watch about 25 different YouTubers who doing the same thing, man. So we've been watching
Say
y'all
you,
for
you
about
your phone it scratched up a little bit, bro. You say you been watching what now? I'm sorry.
okay, I was saying me and my lady, we watch about 25 different YouTubers who doing the same thing, going to Africa, right? And showing everybody what it's like.
Uh-huh.
So my lady, she put me on your channel. And it's an inspiration because we watch a lot of people and it looked like your family and my family around the same age. So it's nice to see somebody around my age that's doing the same thing already. So that's what's up, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, bro. I'm glad to be able to help, man. I'm glad to, and I'm glad you listened to your lady too, bro, and actually checked out the footage. Because I know a lot of us, hey, it's hard for us to move like that, bro. But I'm glad you're taking heed. And it's definitely worth it and doable, bro. If it's something that you're looking into, bro, I definitely recommend it, man, for real.
Hey, my flight next month. We'll be there next month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Y'all coming here? Y'all coming to Dar? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
We still don't know what region we want to live in, besides Arusha, Dar, and I think what was the other one? Morogoro and Iringa.
Morogoro.
Something like that.
Yeah. That's the thing, bro. It's so many, like, it just depends on how you wanna do it. Like, it's so many different opportunities here, bro. You can go to where it's like it's finna be developed, or you can go to like and come and add to the development. So it's up to you, bro. Yeah. Congrats, man. I'm happy for you, bro. For real. I look forward to seeing how you, man, adapt to the place and adjust.
It's gonna be smooth.
What city are you in now?
Well, I'm in Jackson, Mississippi, but I'm from Milwaukee.
Jackson, yeah. I actually I got family in Tunica. So that's not too far from Jackson. Yeah. I had a couple partners went to JSU. Did you go to JSU?
Nah. I ain't go to school down here. My lady, her family from down
here. Yeah. So y'all about to leave Mississippi. That's what's up, bro.
Man, we gotta get up out of America, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, if you have any questions about anything, bro, you need any help, just hit me up or email me, bro, and I can try to connect you with, whatever you need help with, bro.
All right, I see your email up here. I'm gonna email you. Let's hear from bro right here.
Oh yeah. How you doing, T3? First and foremost, I want to say something. I want to say first, congratulations for your move, and me as a continental brother. I felt like the African governments, they can do, and they have to do way more better. You see, what do I mean about it? For example, if you look at the Sierra Leone, you see, they do something for the brother and sister who are coming back. So I believe I might divert from the topic, but we need to talk this stuff out. You see, I feel like Tanzania, you see, they can do way better. You see, welcoming the brother and sister. You see, I know they do. I think they can do way better because, as far as I see, according to my research, I feel like they kind of stuck on the colonial, you see, rules and regulations. See what I'm saying? It's a beautiful country, a beautiful brother and sister. You see, but I feel like they can do way more better. Why do I say about that?
Yeah.
Listen, I think 2 years back, the white YouTuber. I'm not about race or whatever, but I think it's very important. We need to talk these stuff out. There's a YouTuber called Dowinski. I don't know if you know that YouTuber Dowinski, whatever. Dowinski.
What's his name?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so that guy, he went to Tanzania, and according to what I saw, the minister or one of the government officials, he went to welcome the brother. You see, why they don't do the same thing? I feel like they have to do something for you. You see, they have to do something for you. You see, so me as a continental brother, I get upset with things like this. You see, like people. So we still, in my opinion, I feel like we still have the same mindset. What we need to do something way better and open door for our brother and sister.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I agree.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Like
Yeah.
These are our brother, right? They coming back, but we starting colonial and self-hatred. You see, so we because look, for me, Drewinski, why Drewinski's gone? He's not in Tanzania anymore. He's gone to school. He's in Venezuela right now. I don't know Venezuela, Iraq, I don't know which country, but you there, you stay there. And the brother up there, the brother, he said, you want to come. Why you want to come? He want to come because of you. So you're the more influential than a white man. Is not than the guy who came there one time and he gone. Okay, so I think just to ask for a government Tanzania, I believe a lot of officials are watching. You see, we need to put our face. These are our brother. Brother T3 and me, Goldbread, Travel Sister. These people, these are our brother because we cannot forget. You see, I do a lot of research. If you go to Bagamoyo, right, there's a slave dungeon over there. You see, those slaves didn't fall from the heaven. No, there's a history. You see, there's a history. Means some of the brothers, even though I'm not sure, like I cannot say like all the slave. Okay, it doesn't matter. Like, but as long as there's a slave, means some of brothers and sisters were taken from that place.
Yeah. At some point. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a time, you know, this is a time now. I think the Tanzanian government, they can do way better.
Yeah.
You see,
I think one thing, just to add to what you said, bro. I think it's important. I think we got to realize too that we're the younger generation that's really like shifting the mindset, and the government here. I don't think the government here has really seen anything like this yet. So this is new to them. So they haven't really seen that many of us come, and many of the African countries have never seen us come here in this capacity. So it's new to them. Yeah. So they're really trying to figure out how to help and really how to make it smoother for us. But I agree 100% that they really should be like, showing people more of this. But I feel like it's coming. We just have to continue, doing our part and really showing that we coming here to stay and benefit the country, and they'll reach out at some point. Definitely.
They seeing a lot of pushback too. Like as a Black American who's still here, that's on the verge of leaving already. I see people trying to tell me don't do it. I'm seeing videos of people who went over there and they crying about like petty stuff. Like I was just watching, Go Black to Africa, and he made a video today. Shout out to Go Black. But he was saying like we gotta commit suicide spiritually. Like man, we don't. Man, I was thinking about something. How we joke about people over here. This looking ass nigga, that looking ass nigga, that. You know what I'm saying? That's our culture. That's a part of our culture, right? And it's just a skill of putting somebody down the best way. Bro, we shit on each other worse than anybody. The way we insult a person is worse than a Chinese man can say to you, a white man can say to you. If a Black person gets to talking about you, man, we can make it funny, creative, everything, and it's just toxic, evil. So, man, it's a whole lot of cleansing we got to do.
Yeah, it's true, bro. Yeah, as a whole, it's like African, African men and African American men. That's what they call us. But it's coming, bro.
T?
I'm good, bro. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I've been following you for some time, man. How you doing? How's your family?
My family's good, bro. We're good. My wife, she's sleeping right now. Well, both of them are sleeping. But we're good, man.
Okay, man. That's cool. Yeah, man. I'm Tanzanian, but I keep on following you. All these good things that you're putting on YouTube, man. We really appreciate it as Tanzanian.
Yeah. Oh man, I appreciate that. I'm glad to help them, man. Show y'all country some love, bro. Thank y'all for accepting me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I just want to emphasize the one thing. The other brother, I don't know what his name with the red t-shirt, something. The other guy there. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, man, it's like Tanzania, man, they are really open up, yeah. We like the our brothers, like it's not like only African America come back, I mean come back to Africa or whatever. We are really open up. Like all brother from Congo, Burundi, Kenyans, all they're coming to Tanzania. Like you are really sociable, yeah. And the other thing is like Tanzania, we have a like this kind of like connection with all black around the world. Like we have a kind of like a people they used to help us and we used to help them as well. So
Yeah.
the government right now they are working like how to help like to create path for the African America, any black that they want to come to Tanzania, like we are kind of like we have the new government now, like the lady, I think that Samia, the new president in Tanzania now. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's really like really open. So I just argue like all the African American living in Tanzania, they have to try to initiate to meet a representative from the Tanzania government to show them like they're here and they're here to stay. So they need to have this kind of path, like how to be to the country, like like there are some Chinese, Indians, all these people. They have the place in Tanzania or in Africa. Why not like our brother, like our own people, like they've been
Yeah.
stole it in our continent. Why they don't
Yeah.
get that kind of opportunity?
Yeah, exactly. And these conversations will help get it coming quicker. Like I'm glad you came in as a fellow Tanzanian because they're watching. They're definitely tuned in and seeing what we have going on, and like they understand how you all feel as a people. So I appreciate you for coming on here and voicing your voice as a Tanzanian, bro. Because that really means a lot. And for the people that's back home watching, that will see this. And a lot of us think that y'all don't like us and hate us and don't want us here. So man, I appreciate you for really coming on here and saying that to give people hope and know that y'all are really open and want to help us come back over here, bro. For real.
Yeah, man. Like the other thing is like there's a lot of things that may happen like in Tanzania. We need like our own people to come to show us the way. As you say
Exactly.
in most of your videos, they're kind of
Yeah.
like opportunity for us. Like why not our brother that they've like this kind of like wasted knowledge to bring it back
Yeah.
home, to
Yeah,
empower
exactly.
ourselves. We don't need to someone like a white man to come to empower us. Always they do something wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. At some point. Yeah, man. We gotta help each other, bro. And that's why we here. That's why we here, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know
And
what
the other
side of
thing is
people they
like I
saying like,
appreciate the other guy. I think is a is a driver taxi, the one that you work with. Is a local Tanzania guy. He's like you change his life wherever you kind of like you help him, like you walking with him. It just kind of like think see something different, So it's
Yeah.
like your knowledge is like you empower him, which a
Yeah.
lot of people they appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
glad,
so
bro.
man, it's
I'm
very
glad.
good.
I'm glad. Like I
yeah,
was
this
saying in the beginning, that's what I want to do. That's my life's mission, bro, to be able to help people and put people in position with the information that I got. If I can give somebody a seed to help them grow, my life is complete, bro. That's all I care about. I'm glad to help,
Yeah,
man.
man.
For real.
Yeah, man. So that's cool. So the other brothers, I just want to talk about the other brothers. Like some they feel like maybe the other people, the white people, sometimes like they get like more uh knowledgeable, like with the African government. Sometimes like we can say our leaders, sometimes they are complex. Sometimes like there's someone who is present himself is the one get more time, like they can see him wherever. But our brother, when they come to Tanzania, they don't want to show them. They don't want to involve, like to meet the officials. Like you
Yeah.
just move there to Tanzania. Even the Tanzania government say like, we don't know if these people they're here.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
like
true.
the best thing to create your
Can I say
own like
something?
to organize like a group of people and to make sure the government know these people they are here and they are here
Yeah.
to stay. or they want
Yeah.
to do something like to contribute to the economy,
Society.
to the anything like to the society. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
appreciate that tip, bro. You're
Okay.
actually like you're the second person to say something like that. So man, that's another one of the things that I can't keep running from. I have to go ahead and really step into it and do
Yeah,
do
man,
do the
it's a
hard work
good
with
thing.
that as well.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Hey, if you wanna
Thank you for that, bro.
if you on the forefront for our generation, like which one your mid-20s?
I'm 27, bro.
Yeah, see you 1 year younger than me, man. So it's like we don't see too many of people our age over there doing this. And the
Yeah,
more I
it's true,
talk
bro.
to
You're
people
right.
my age, they tell me I'm crazy and all that, So when we show them though, it's like, man, I be showing people like, man, look at this dude, he the same age as me. This man went all the way to Africa. They be tripped out, like, I don't see how he doing it, but bro, you keep a smile on your face
Man.
through it all, and it's just amazing, man, to see somebody my age doing it already. Cause it's a lot of our elders already. They showed me the way. Then we got, like they mentioned, the 19-year-old African Americans that just went over there. Mark meets
Yeah.
Africa, We doing it, man. Every age group making it over there. So that's what's up.
Yeah. Appreciate that, bro. What were you about to say, Matwana?
Yeah. I was just saying, just like I was saying before, but I just want to add something extra. I understand the brother what he say down there, but I think still it's not enough. You see, okay, why I say that? I don't know. I'm a Pan African. You see what I'm saying? I'm Pan African, so I just believe their brother say because like we have to be realistic. It's not like they're not watching it. Like if you can go back to the history in 1960, 1970, T3, you there, right, in Tanzania, right? Because I was trying to follow the most of the Pan-African brother who came back to the continent. In Arusha, the place called Arusha, northern Tanzania, there is the Black Panther who goes by the name Peter Onel. All
Yeah.
right. And he went to Tanzania, I think 1969 or 70, if I'm not mistaken, with his beautiful wife, Charlotte Onel.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
I've heard about him.
Oh, you heard of them? Oh, you never met
I heard
them?
of him. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't met him yet, though.
Yeah, I think it's not that they don't want, because now there's a large number of African Americans in Tanzania. And if you don't want to speak out, you see, who's going to know? Because it's going to be taken light. You see what I'm saying? And you, the brother under there, Tanzania, you should be the one who should help the brother to support him in that movement. You see, because you can just let him do by himself. I mean, he don't know the ways. You should start face. I'm talking to you. You should face probably program like, hey, like the way how I raise the voice, you should do the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just my opinion. You see, because if we're younger, if we cannot do that, who's going to do it? You see what I'm saying? Because even the law or the rules, most of the rules, we use colonial rules.
That's true.
You see, at least Sierra Leone, I see like they kind of tie and recognize, like, okay, they're coming back. This is our brother. We are taking from you. They're coming back now. You see, it's a lot of challenge, man. I understand the pain people going through. You see, traveling from America to Tanzania or to Sierra Leone or Ghana is far and costs a lot of money. It's not like you go to the second street. No, it costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of commitment. It costs a lot of time. You see the brother up there, he said he want to come, but his family and the other brother said, no, why you want to go there? You see, so it takes a lot of time, money, commitment, and a lot of sacrifice to travel all the way. You see, so I think something has to be done. So the brother down there, you can help the brother. Since you're Tanzania, you should your brother to raise voice. Because it's not like now they do work. Even now, I believe they're watching like, okay, look, man, the same way I was watching your channel, everybody's watching you. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's the right time to help the brother to how I'm gonna say to I don't know, like when you help the brother, like wherever they want. For example, somebody might come from like a brother up and say, "Oh, no, I want to go to Tanzania, I want to go to Kenya." Which we're the one who should help them to make the easy transition. Because look, man, going to another country, starting from afresh, is not easy. It's hard, man.
Hey, real talk.
Yeah,
Real
it's
talk.
true. It's true.
I can behind. Look, I've been going like almost 13 countries sub-Saharan. I know how it is. Move from one country to another country is not easy. You see, so I mean, these leaders now, they should not act like they're blind. They do watching them. You see, they know what is happening. So I think, okay, in my opinion, some of the laws, like I understand some of the countries they do for it's kind of something making noise. Okay, some of the countries I know they do sometimes for protection for the citizen, but now these are brother system, man. The reason why there's a slave danger in Zanzibar, in Tanzania, some places, because our brother were taken from there. In Ghana, they were taken from there. Now they're coming back. We give them the same rule, the same as okay. If Chinese, let's say, go to Congo or Tanzania, they go through the same migration process. This needs to stop. I don't know. It's just my opinion, man. Like,
Hey,
if I know you might not feel like everything, like, but let's keep it real. Like, the white American, Chinese, somebody come from, let's say, India, fresh now. When you go to migration, it's going to be the same business. I think it should not be like that. You know, we need to recognize this is our problem. They're coming back. You see, I don't know. This is my opinion, man. So, down there, you have to do your job. You see, you have to do your job. I can do my job. T3 also, you need to raise your voice, you know? Or if you can get together, probably find somebody who can represent you. There's a lot of people, just like a brother that I know you can do something about it. He has a family in Tanzania. He can talk to his family member. Brother and sister, they can help you too. You see, I don't know. That's what I can say for now. That's what I can say.
Yeah, in Tanzania now, we have a two phenomena. Hello. Yeah, in Tanzania we have two phenomena. Like there are two kind of like law they have to change it. You know, like now we have a recent like the newcomer, like the new migrant, like I mean our brother from African American, the one that they move it back to, to Africa, especially like some they come to Tanzania, yeah. But other thing is like we have our own Tanzanians that they live in overseas. So these people, like they're most of them, they are like they move overseas like in recent year, it can be 10 to 15 to 20 years. Most of them, they even become the citizen of those countries they're moving, like in America or in Europe, wherever. So these people also, they want to come back to Tanzania, you understand? So it's like we have two people, like the African American, they want to come to Africa, and we have our own people as well, they're Tanzanians, but they still have a kind of obstacle to come back to Tanzania because they've been treated as foreigners. Imagine someone who has born in Tanzania, but still being treated as foreigner. So now the government is like is in challenge right now. It's like, how could you do for someone who has born in Tanzania, left maybe 20 years ago, and then to come back to Tanzania, to return back home, you tell him he's a foreigner. You understand? So it's like if they want to amend some law to become like people to have the due citizen for the Tanzanians, and the new like other brothers to create the path, because I mean Tanzania, I mean immigration laws, it has a big problem. This is like the law early 60s to 70s is not changing. So now it's like we are running to, it's not like is not comparable with the recent years, because in early 60s to 70s, Tanzania, they never travel outside the country. I don't know if you catch it. So they now we have a lot of Tanzania, they living outside, they even lose their Tanzanian citizen. So these people, they want to even to come back home. So now there's kind of obstacle. They've been treated as the foreigners.
Yeah.
So you understand? So it's like we have two kind of people that they want to come back home. Like our
Yeah,
brother African American, they want to come home, and we have
yeah.
our own people again they want to come home. All they are facing the same thing.
Well, it's no time like the present. Like y'all keep saying, like my brother just said, man. So we just have to step up and really just step into what we supposed to do. And quick shout out, man. We got Truth Spoken. Thank you for the super chat donation and the Vania Yehuda. Appreciate the super chat donation to both of y'all. But yeah, man, like my brother just said, like, man, I hope, whoever, if another local Tanzanian watches this and any other, anybody else, any other local in other countries who are watching the different YouTuber stories, you're wondering how you can help. Like he said, like try helping by being a voice, instead of telling us how we should do it, accept the information and help us get to how we should do it, because y'all understand y'all systems better than we do. Like we're just coming over, we're becoming blind on faith. We're coming over here trying to connect with our brothers and sisters. So it's important that y'all, connect with us and show us the way. Like y'all, like he said, I showed my brother Good Luck, like some ways to enhance his business. And in turn, he's helped me enhance my Swahili, and he's helped me to adjust here in the best way that he know how. Like there's only a certain level that he can help me get to. So there's someone that's in a high, like he said, there's someone in a high level in government, but probably watching my channel since I got here and haven't said anything yet. So, we've helped stimulate the economy. We've helped show people what this place looked like. We've helped, put y'all's country on the map. It's already been on the map, but we've actually, we're showing people what this place is really like and giving people, investment opportunities. People are really coming and looking into this place now. So, like my brother just said, it kind of put some respect on what we're doing. And really, show us some love and show us some gratitude for how we're really helping and trying to come together. So yeah, great point, brother. Great point. And like my brother at the bottom said, I understand that they're in the process of, I guess, decolonizing themselves. Like there's still a decolonization going on. So they're still trying to figure out how to help their citizens get back help their native come back into the country, and now they have this influx of Americans. I know it's a struggle, but I'm committed. I've just been called out and put on the surface to do something to continue to spearhead something. So hey, I have to do my part, and I definitely will from here on out. Form some things to get some stuff done. I'll do my part. So I'll look to see who will join the process from here on out, because I saw I think Blacksit. I watched a couple of her YouTube videos before I left. Yeah, in the Gambia, and I heard she was doing some things with the government too. So, and another thing, another reason, I'll be 100% honest, y'all know we don't really mesh well with governments. So it's kind of a touchy thing to really approach a government official about anything. I'm not trying to talk to anybody within government about nothing. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can keep all that. But when you're called to do certain things, you know what I'm saying, you have to really step into it. So, hey, I'm man enough to, talking to my brothers, I'm man enough to let y'all know that I hear the call, and I'll definitely step into it now, because I can't keep, the journey is about stepping out on faith and stepping into things that we're supposed to do. And this is just what came out on day 12, a part of the journey. And this has to be added to the journey to show people that anything is possible. So, hey, I'm committed from this point on, you know what I'm saying, to do my part. So hopefully my brother Shelby will join me, and whoever else watches this. And then you said you've been reaching out, bro. So, I know you're definitely willing to and want to. And bro, thank you for planning that, putting that out there and saying that and being bold and putting it out, bro. Letting people know how they should move as locals as well. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I appreciate both of y'all perspectives. Where you from in the red shirt?
Oh, you talking? I'm in Cape Town.
Cape Town,
Cape Town.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's
So
cool,
like,
man, to see
Yeah.
how many
yeah,
brothers it is all across the continent and in the diaspora. It's so
no
many
problem.
air in the spirit that's making us all do this, man. Because, like we were
Right.
saying, a couple
Look,
years
man.
ago, about 10, 20 years ago, stuff like this wasn't being talked about, I don't think, or definitely wasn't as big as this many people traveling doing the same thing, you know.
Man.
So
Exactly.
it's in all of our spirit, and we running with it. It's gonna work.
Exactly. Right. It's like it's time is up. Time is up. Like we've been mentally enslaved. We've been physically enslaved. And now it's like it's over now. We understand. We're past that. Now we're moving beyond that.
Yeah.
And like us having this conversation, this is like you said, unheard of, bro. We talking about something major. We ain't talking about rap. We're not talking about like sex or drugs. We're talking about our souls right now. Literally, like 4 black men talking about our souls. How often does that happen?
Exactly.
So, like you said, it's something in the air. We free, man, and we really realizing what's really important and what's not important.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the great news is like the in Africa, like for us as a black to go back to Africa, we have a place for ourselves. Like, you know, wherever you go to
Yeah,
Africa, you find your place. You know, so that
yeah,
is the main thing. You don't have to say like, oh, when I go to Africa, I don't have to have a place. You know, it may be hard
yeah,
to get there, but still, when you are there, you have your place. You know, so
yeah.
that is a good thing. Yeah.
Exactly. And yeah, like you were saying, bro, it was you said it's crazy how many of us are like black men are like everywhere, bro. And coming here, you would think like we're the minority. But when you seeing only you around, bro, that's like so empowering. It's not even about like I don't even care about like bro, I don't hate white people. I just don't care. Like,
Yeah.
if that's how you want to move it, that's how you know what I'm saying. That's how you operate. I'm not even on that frequency. Like, I don't care. Like, whatever you're talking about, do your thing. I know I'm not a minority. I know I'm the majority.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact. Like, you can't trick me with nothing anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like no more mind games, no more shackles of being able to be placed, bro. Once you see that you're actually like not the minority, they make you feel less than over there. We're the minority in that society because they set it up that way. But in the grand scheme of life, thank you. Welcome, Miss Tamara.
Hey, hello everybody. Listen, I came on because I wanted to let you know that you have kind of been helping me out a lot on Instagram. I'm the woo woo to you from Instagram. And I came to you to get some information, and I was appreciative that you actually did put that information out there. I just heard what you said though about being compensated for certain things that you guys do, because there's at least 4 of you that I watch that are actually in Tanzania that I like to listen to, because your journey is basically what prompted me to want to get the heck out of the United States. I'm just letting you know. And you also mentioned to me that there was a young gentleman. I don't know if he was young, old, or whatever. But you did tell me that there was a man who was dealing with one of the situations that I was dealing with, which was an aneurysm stroke. And I had that aneurysm stroke, a double aneurysm stroke. And if there's not a Most High God, can't nobody tell me that there ain't. Because if you talk to my neurologist, they will tell you that I'm not supposed to be here. And I look at them and I say, I thank God that he sent y'all to me, but trust me, he's higher than you guys are. So that's why I'm here. So what I'm saying is I appreciate everything, all the information that you gave me. I mean, I had very specific questions, and you even went into detail to explain those specific questions that I had. And it's really hard to find anybody to narrow them down, to sit and actually talk to you about these things. Now, if people would understand that a lot of the information that you guys put out, I can go way back in y'all's history of doing your channel, And a lot of those questions have been answered. So I just want to say this one last thing. You guys put out so much information. Really, nobody should be asking y'all anything, because everything that you guys have experienced is already there. That stuff is already in your past channel video packages that you put out there. And I had to deal with that with one of the ladies whom I love to death. Her husband and her daughter, they travel all the time. And she just told me, a lot of this stuff is already out there. So just look for that. Instead of going, and she didn't say bugging, but this is how I took it. Instead of bugging us about questions that you have, go back and look at all the videos. Because while we do, and while we should charge y'all for the information that we're giving y'all, we would rather you go back and look at our past videos, because it gives you a lot of insight. And then that way you can create your questions about what you want to ask us without bothering us with, I use the word bother. I know it's not bothering you guys, but it's just so that they know that a lot of the information is really out there. So I commend you, your family, your children, all that. When I get there, I keep saying I'm going to have something for T3 and T4 to make sure that they have something to kind of commemorate the fact that their father and their mother were a great help to everybody. But I just want to put that out there. Also, my little plug is I have my own channel, so look at my. I'm kidding. Anyway,
It's okay. Nothing like a shameless plug. Thank you for coming on and giving your testimony. I'm glad I was able to, I was used to help you, and I'm grateful. I don't even have the words, man. I'm glad that I was used to help you, and I'm glad you're coming over, and I hope you make it over soon enough. And I remember exactly who you are. Because we left some long voicemails back and forth to one another. I remember exactly who you are. I'm glad,
Right.
I'm glad you put a face with a name.
Yes, it's just to let you know that I really do appreciate what you and your wife are doing, along with everybody else that's doing the same thing. But since you were live, I said, I'm gonna go over and talk to this brother, because I want him to know that I really do appreciate what he has done for me, because otherwise I would not have known. And again, I had very specific questions, and you actually did take the time to answer those. So I appreciate that. But anyway, everybody else, what's up? I'm gonna go ahead and log off and sit back in the cut and listen to everything else.
You didn't say your channel name. What's your channel name?
It's Lavender Pearl Vintage. The guys wouldn't be interested in unless you're looking for your wife or your girlfriend something beautiful to wear. But other than that, ladies, I encourage you to go over and take a peek and go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe and all that good stuff they tell you to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna check her out. Thank you for tuning in, Miss Cameron. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Wow. Yeah, y'all. Wow.
It's powerful what you're doing, man. Hey, how I feel though? How I feel to get so much support from something.
Bro.
Like, did you imagine that you would have so many people impacted by what you're doing?
No, bro. Like that's a good question that you asked, bro. And I honestly didn't. I always knew that I help people. Like that was always like I knew that was my gift and my purpose in life, but I never knew what avenue. Like I never knew how I would be helping people. But now it's just more confirmation, bro, and really like putting my life into perspective a lot more. And it's humbling, bro, because I don't deserve to be here. Like I remember almost being killed, and I like every time someone gives me any glory or any like thanks for what I'm doing, I automatically have to give it back to God, because I remember almost being killed, and I'm being used for a purpose, and it's just humbling that I'm actually being used, bro. So it's like, bro, it's humbling, man, to know that we can be used for something that's greater than us. If we die to our flesh, bro. And it's not just something that was handed to me. Like it's something that you have to work for. We have to die to the colonialized mindset, die to being a nigga. You have to step into being a man, bro. So that's how I feel, bro. It's new for sure, but I know this is what I'm supposed to be. I know this is what I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. I'm 100% inspired by it, man. Cause, like I said, I watch about 25 different channels, man. People doing the same thing.
25? It's 25 of us over here?
And not in just Tanzania. I'm talking about all through Africa. It's a lot of us going, and we picking different countries. And Tanzania got a long list of us there, especially with YouTube channels. So
yeah. Welcome to the chat, sis. Empress.
What's up,
Empress
fam?
Q.
How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I want to first say, you just said I don't deserve to be here. You absolutely do deserve to be here, my good brother. And that is why you are here, serving your purpose, walking in your light. So I would appreciate it if you don't say that again. You very much deserve to be here.
Sour. I got you. You're right.
Yeah. So what's up, fam? I just myself and my family actually just arrived here in Dar from America. And we consulted with y'all back in January, February. And really appreciate all the info you have for us. Because yes, I have some very specific questions that you had some great answers to. And I really appreciate that. You, your wife, and little T3 are inspirational to people like myself, my husband. We actually call our husband me and my son 3 too, Tatu. He's the third. So, but it's just like being able to see another family that was able to make the journey, and still be thriving, alive, and feeling good. It was very empowering. Like, it helped remind me, like, yeah, you're on the right path. Because as you know, once you start telling people, oh, I'm up and moving to Africa, they start asking you if you're crazy. They start asking what's going on, why, all these other things, because they just don't see the vision. They don't understand the spiritual calling. And that's why they're not here. It's only a chosen few. We are part of a chosen few who are going to make the journey, and we only been here for a few days and it's already been incredible. Like, we are treated well here. Very well here. Like, from the time you step off the plane, Karibu sana dada. Karibu sana dada.
Welcome home. Welcome home. Yeah.
Welcome home. Everybody there to guide you along the way, to help in any way they can. So it's been incredible, but we really appreciate what y'all doing for the diaspora. It really does make a difference. And I actually, as soon as I started like my spiritual journey, it felt like I was spreading gospel. Like, you ever thought about going to Africa? You ever thought about going to Africa? Like, just tell everybody. At least look at visiting. Go somewhere where people is at. It's different. It's really different.
That's how it was before I left. I was like, before I got out of there, my mind was already here before I got here. Like, I was telling all my people, like, hey, like, Africa's different. I don't know what's going on. I'm finna go to Africa. Just follow my YouTube channel. I'm gonna show you exactly how it is when I get there. I just know.
Yes,
like,
brother.
I was watching.
I remember we had our consult and you was like, yeah, I bet since y'all made the decision, you can't even sleep at night. And I was like, what? Bruh, it was just like every day. That was all on my mind. We planned from January to May, so about 5 months. Every day, I'm going to Tanzania. Like, it's a beautiful thing because it gives you a drive and a purpose beyond, the latency. Everybody real competitive back where we at. Just going along with the flow, living day in, day out, not actually living, Yeah,
it's true. Exactly. This is, once your mind is elevated, your feet can't even follow.
You can't follow fast enough.
Exactly.
Sure. Say yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say thank you. We appreciate you for giving your input and your insight. I'm glad y'all made it over. If y'all need any help with, did you just reach out about the realtor and everything? No, Dada.
Dada, yes, that was me.
Yeah.
Dada.
I can't help with that yet, but if you need any like realtor help or anything, just hit me up.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, we would love to just get together, network. We here to stay. So building a family is a part of the journey.
Yeah, right. We got you though. Just reach out. You still have information.
For sure, for sure. Yes, and as a shameless plug, I am sharing my journey as well on my YouTube channel because
Yeah,
more people need to see, what's going
exactly.
on, how it really is over here on the ground. All the research you're doing just can't really show you what people on the ground can show you through these cameras. It's really making a big difference. Like what y'all doing? All of the research I was doing nonstop for 4 or 5 months. But certain things I just couldn't find or couldn't see until I watched your channel or until I had my consult. So I think it's important to continue to spread the message by showing what's actually going on here. It ain't the mud huts and poverty and despair that they want us to believe it is.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, what's the name of your channel?
Empress Kino. Empress
Empress
Kino.
Kingdom. All right.
Yes.
I hope can y'all see her name on there?
No, we can't see. Probably she can just type the on the comment section so we can see
Okay.
the name of her
I
channel.
will do that, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think that can be more easy for the people too.
Okay. Yeah, man. Well, y'all, there's a woman in here too. So yeah, y'all, like I was saying, you have to. The whole thing was about pushing through and just fighting through adversity. Adversity will come, like my brother when he's probably gonna deal with some things before he leaves, like we all have to deal with. Like somebody gonna try to, not somebody, but something will try and hinder you from moving. So you just have to, man, persevere and endure and be able to listen to the voices around you. And sometimes, like, you will have voices sent to you to listen to that'll help you out of your situation, will help you through your situation. Just like this conversation that we're having. Like, somebody reached out to me a few days ago, like, honestly, I'll be honest, presenting the opportunity for me to, like, spearhead something with approaching the government and doing something. And for us to come over here and have this conversation, it's like, man, okay, this is the voice. Like, I have to hearken to the voice and keep going. So y'all, like, when it gets tough, there's always a voice or someone like around that is gonna give you or have like a nugget for you to know how to move and know your next step. You just have to be diligently listening and be accepting of it when you hear it. Have an accepting heart. Yeah.
I think that government thing a little tricky because, like you said, as Americans, as Black Americans, we don't want no parts of them people. We stay as far away from the people as possible. But when it comes to empowering our own people in a completely different place and situation, maybe it's another mentality we gotta let die.
Exactly. So that's a part of this thing, So, like y'all been seeing everything else, y'all definitely will see how this go and see where this takes the channel and where this takes the journey. But it's definitely next. So, we got to do what we got to do and continue to move all of the mental shackles because we are free now. We are free. Like, we are free.
We are free. That wasn't my entire motivation for the journey. Freedom.
Right.
Freedom.
Exactly.
Honestly, no matter how good you living in America as a Black person, you ain't living that good. You know what I mean? You might have some of the material comforts, but whenever you go outside, you know just exactly what I'm talking about. That vibe is felt.
It's felt. We call it a golden jail cell. A golden jail cell.
I've been planning my journey for about 2 years, y'all. So it's just like for 2 years I've been knowing how you been feeling over there and how she been feeling over there. Like for 2 years, I can feel like I'm there, but I'm not there yet.
2 years.
It's like just watching people trying to tell people like, hey man, like I got friends who used to live on the dark side in America and they changed to be like the positive Black man, positive Black woman. But it's still so negative in America to where it's like, man, you thought you wouldn't finna have to go to jail for what you did a couple years ago, but here they come now finna pick you up today. And it's like, man.
That's true.
And I was the conscious Black man that got the plan to get up out of here. So it's like, man, I'm gone. I got a couple more weeks before I'm gone to where it's like,
Yeah.
Them folks gonna have to do a whole lot before they can come try to do anything with me. So it's like, man, I just
Exactly.
love
So
knowing what y'all been showing us. You, Dynasty, the Mirror. Cause I've been watching him since day one. That's the first person showed me this.
yeah,
Y'all know him, right? Search for You.
yeah, I've seen him before I left. Yeah,
RJ Marty and them. So yeah, man,
yeah,
it's amazing what y'all doing for us, man. Open up our mind to the rest of the world.
yeah, exactly. They hid it from us. For we see why though. We see why it was hidden. We see why.
Quickly.
But we just got to keep doing the hard work and keep spearheading and keep showing. Because just like I tell everybody who I come in contact with that's over here, like, man, if you see my platform, like what you think you see, you have one too. Like, because each person that's over here is assigned to, I'm sure, like, if not millions, at least thousands of people to elevate their mind and show them that Africa is different. That Africa is not what they told us. That there's possibilities for us to do things in Africa. So, man, anyone who's getting this message and feeling the frequency of doing this, we're called to help other people. Because, like, so many of our people don't even know. And this is really like it's been people doing it, like you said, for 2 years. I think Dynasty Mir, he been coming back and forth for like 2 years, right? Yeah, it's people out here just spearheading, and everybody is in charge of their own group of people, man. So step into it if you feel like you're supposed to be doing it, and like if you know you're supposed to be doing it, step into it, because the platform will continue to grow as you step into it. Step into your purpose and step into your gift. We all gotta help each other.
That's real. I think it's important to note that anybody who's willing or wanting to take the journey, you got to be willing to make sacrifice. You got to be willing to be reborn. Like it was things and people I wanted to bring, but I had to leave behind because I wasn't going to allow anything to stop the journey. You know, like you have to be willing to give up everything you know so you can start fresh, truly. You know, and then not be afraid to just step out on faith, because we walked on faith the whole way here and we made it here healthy, safe, alive, and perfectly well. I ain't want them doing that thing, you know what I'm saying? So I can get on the plane, but I had to do what I had to do, you know? So it's like
thank you for the code.
Yeah, you already know. Them people be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You already know what time it is. But you have to, sometimes you gotta assimilate just enough to exit, you know? So it is what that is. Like I've seen people that have said, oh, they've been planning forever. That's great. Planning and intention is important. I planned too for 5 months, but execution is even more important. You know, like you have to be willing to walk out on faith. Like we sold everything out of our house and that paid for our tickets after we had already paid for our tickets. You know what I mean? Like stuff we didn't even expect just started coming into place so easily. We paid for housing for 3 months, for our first 3 months, for less than what we were spending on 1 month of rent in Northern Virginia. You know what I mean? Like, please, my brothers and my sisters, take a look outside of Babylon. Like, that's not where it's at. It has material comfort, but it's robbing us spiritually. You know, one purchase at a time, for real. Because you chaining yourself to yet another thing. We were about to get a mortgage over there. If you know anything about real estate in the United States, it's not what's up, especially right now.
For us, it's
right now.
For us though, it's different for us.
Well, not even for real. If you really look,
grand
not even
scheme of it. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I had to really have that moment. That's what really pushed us to walk out on faith. Like, do I want to chain myself to 30 years of obligation of working just to have somewhere to stay? Or do I want to continue to have the freedom to live life and really explore what this is about, existing here is about, other than just working to survive, you know, day in and day out, no time for family, no time for love, no time for anything. You just working. That ain't it.
Another thing I noticed about them, the Africans, just society, like, and then watching people over here, like, we greedy, like, we need too much. And it's like, I'll be watching them folks over there. They wake up, they go do what they do for their couple dollars, and the day is the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? They with the family, kicking it. Like, that's how life should be. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to dedicate too much time out of your life to be doing some stuff around you know what I'm saying, people who you don't really want to be around or care for or nothing like that.
Yeah.
You could die on the job. Too much stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? You need to be spending your time with your family, with your kids, raising them, making sure they growing up the right way and stuff like that. So just the society, the way they live, to where you don't need too much to be happy or to be satisfied. Like, that's
it's totally different. That society has forced us to be in go mode, always produce, not just producing, just always doing something. You gotta go.
Yeah.
And I think here it really shows how, like, it's like the word says, like your gift will make room for you. Like, if you just walk in your gift, it'll make room for you. Like, this is my gift. Talking to people, doing YouTube, doing videos, this is my gift. And room is being made. And I know people are over here who are stepping in their gifts with like video work and not just video work, but like anything. Like, people who are over here opening up businesses. Like, one guy, he's a teacher. One guy, he loves science. One guy I know, he opened up a STEM school. He's like the first African American to open up a STEM school. So it's like your gift will make room for you if you just step into it.
Yeah.
But you wanted to go ahead, sis.
That's a beautiful word right there, brother. So I have my own business, which is one of the reasons why it was easy for me to make this transition. But I say that to say, last year in America, when everything locked down, I worked adjacent to mental health professionals. Black people was running the therapy in droves, you know, in numbers we ain't never seen before, because of the way society had pivoted real quick, fast, in a hurry. You know, it made it even more difficult for people like us. So I feel like it's an awakening happening right now that we all can't see unless you're placed in certain places. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a lot more happening than we may believe, because a lot of us are starting to wake up to the fact that life isn't about producing constantly, you know, being a cog in a machine constantly. It's about something much more deeper and more beautiful than that. I think a lot of people are starting to really open their eyes to see, like, once they got trapped in the house with all of those things they worked so hard to buy and all that credit card debt and everything else, people was losing jobs, people was losing their entire livelihoods, losing their mind, really. And it forced some people they need, you know, to really stop, think, look around like, this ain't it.
Yeah, what is life
this ain't
about?
it at all. Yeah. I call it rugged individualism, you know, over in America. Everybody's expected to know how to do everything on their own all the time, no support. Figure it out. Whereas here, already we can see it's a community-based lifestyle. Immediately is, hey sister, hey brother, how can I help you? As we coming in through security at the airport. I got my baby in my arm, bags on the front and the back, trying to struggle to get through the machine. 2-3 different people. Sister, you want me help you hold a baby? Want me help you hold a baby? We never experienced nothing like that in America. So it's like it's clear the level of community just that fast, you know, when you're around something that's where you're not just a member or just a person that's meant to produce all the time with no sense of being.
Exactly.
Big difference.
Big difference. Man, it's like the society is totally different, and it forces you to step into that type of love and caring personality, if that makes sense. Like in America, I've always, like, the personality that y'all seeing on camera, this is how I've always acted. I've always been a nice guy, trying to make everybody laugh, trying to make everybody comfortable. But in America, like, I had, like, I wouldn't say friends, but peers who would try to, like, make me feel bad for being nice and friendly. Like, bro, why are you so nice, bro? Like, you friendly as hell. Like, bro, I can't help it. Like, this is just how I am, bro. Like, some people really can't understand how someone is so happy and, like, carefree. And I think that's like the that's how this society operates. They're like so carefree, bro, and it's just like, man, don't bother me and I won't bother you. We good. We good.
Yeah, you spoke a big word earlier about being on guard all the time. I grew up in North Philly. If you know anything about the States, that's rough. Like, you want to go 24/7, 365. It's very normal to be in the mix of shootouts, the mix of anything at any time. So it took me a long, long time to decompress and reprogram myself and not feel bad for being a good person. Not feel bad for being nice. So it's definitely a big transition. But it's like I think a lot of us live like that over there, and that's all we know. So then you realize that it's not right, you know. But it's definitely a lot of spiritual work that has to be done for our people too.
Yeah,
I swear.
exactly. What was you about to say, Matwana?
Yeah. Okay, I just want to say something. Okay, because you see, you brother and sister coming back, right? And I think as a continent, it should be everything about they have to learn from us. We have to learn from each other. You see, it's just my opinion. It hasn't to be. It hasn't has to be. Everything has to be like about us. You see, because there's a catch exchange somehow. It's just my opinion. So, what is that you wish? You see, that Africa can learn from you. Because I mean, come on, we have to be real. There's no way that you say when you come to Africa, like everything is perfect. You see what I'm saying? So what is that you wish maybe an African brother can learn from you? Like you wish, like I want to speak your mind. I can say some here. You want me to stop?
Yeah. You said
You want me to
your question?
Huh?
What do I wish an African brother can learn from me?
Yes, brother and sister that we can learn from you.
What you can learn from me? That's a good question, bro. Man, it's learn from me that
Or you mean as a
your
whole?
beauty.
I can help you out. I can start face and tell you what did I learn from you.
Go ahead.
Okay, in my opinion, I just feel like most we are continental, bro. Somehow, not all of us. We still have you see, colonial had done a lot of damage to us. Okay, you see, when you take it, for example, keys to if you take, for example, keys or your keys to school, most of the African schools. If you have a dress like a brother right there, not all the schools, they're gonna say, you're gonna have to cut your hair. So the colonial had damaged our brain that we have a kind of safe hatred. See what I'm saying? And something that I learned from brothers and sisters from America, I mean African American, most of them they embrace. You see, they embrace the nature here.
Yeah.
But we, continental, we can't have a safe hatred. I remember when I was in primary school, there was a kid. I remember that back in the days, like long time. The kid came. His father is a Rastafari, and he couldn't enroll his child at school because of the similar situation. So I think this need to change because we need to get rid of this colonial mindset. Like if you have a lot of hairs, I'm not saying it's happening where you at, like in a lot of countries in Africa. You see, so what I learned from a lot of our brothers and sisters from diaspora, they embrace the natural hair. I'm not saying but as far as I see, as far as I learn.
Yeah, I was actually that's crazy.
You want to say Number two, you see, man, we continental brother, we kind of put tribal face, religious face before African face. And in my opinion, I feel like we need to put face, continental face. You see, and the same problem happened. Like, how comes we have a 54 country, but only Sierra Leone is the only country which I feel person right now. That's the only country when if you come from the diaspora, you can get automatic citizenship. Tanzania has to do the same thing. Rwanda has to do the same thing. Just, I don't know. This is how I believe is a Pan-African. You see, because look, man, it get a lot of commitment. You see the sister there, what she say, Sister Kendall? She had to sell some of her stuff from her house. You see what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of commitment for her to travel from another country. And now she want to travel, and another person, why you want to go to Africa? But she had to take her own commitment, sell some of her stuff. So I think it's the time for the government of Africa, but we as a youth of continental government, we need to raise our voice and help you whenever we can. You see, so as far as culture exchange, we need to get rid of these white Jesus things. White Jesus, colonial religions. We need to denounce stuff because as a continental, I was gonna speak out, man. I don't know, man. This is how I believe. You see what I'm saying? We need to start to embrace our African face. Our Africanism have to embrace.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, I don't understand which, like, look, man, if you go to most of these African parliaments, people be rocking tie and suits. Like, if I ask you now, man, give me 5 presidents out of 54 who wear an African attire. No. They're going to be rocking suit and tie, suit and tie, suit and tie. Probably if you just say, if you can maybe place the African tie, they might say, hey, get out of the parliament, so whatever is there. You see, so I think it's the time when, I don't know, it's just my opinion, man. You know, I feel like we continue to I'm not saying bad, I'm a continent as well. We need to learn our history. You see, and how are we gonna learn? We can learn from each other, from all history, but telling each other. I can learn from you. You can learn from me. So as far as what I learned from you, brother and sister, you embrace faith, your nature beauty. You see, you embrace your nature hair. Like I see a lot of people from diaspora that have more like braids, like an African continent. The African continent was like, I don't know, man. We have a problem. We have a lot of self-hatred.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, oh, sorry, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now we go back to religions. Like right now, I see a lot of brothers and sisters from a lot of continental brother. They do 2 days prayer for Middle Eastern, for the Western world, but brother from Congo or maybe Zimbabwe now they're in sanction, but I wouldn't do any effort to help them out.
Yeah.
You see, you brother coming back right now. You should just pass. You come back there in any of these African countries. How come only Sierra Leone? You see what I'm saying? It has to be all these. I know some people here say, "Oh, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. It's going to take time." But when the brother and sister were taking here, it didn't take no time. You see,
it's true.
I don't know. It's just my opinion, brother. It's just my opinion. Hey, I know some people, man, this guy is crazy. Huh?
I was saying thank you for your opinion because it needs to be said. Like that is a very good viewpoint because we don't think like we were told. We don't think many Africans think like that. We don't think many African brothers really on that way of thinking. So it's good to hear that our brothers are like, no, like y'all got to show them love. Like,
brother, look, man, I'm gonna admit right here. I'm gonna admit, like, I'm gonna be very honest. Huh? I'm gonna be very honest, man. Me personally, I learned a lot from Malcolm X. You see what I'm saying? Malcolm X. Those are people learn. Malcolm X, Thomas Sankara, Magufuli. You see what I'm saying? Those are the type of people learn from. Khalid Muhammad. You see, so I have a love for the brothers and sisters from the diaspora. All these denounce with the white Jesus, I learn from them.
Yeah.
Sanera TV. That's my TV. Young Pharaoh and all the brothers. You see, young Pharaoh, brother like all of them. You see, the young guy. So the thing is, we don't learn the history. Like, surprise, bro. Look, man, when you primary school, you see, when you go to all these African schools, like even where you at Tanzania, they have a in primary school, let's say they have a Muslim classes and they have a Bible classes. But only if you do history classes is when you're gonna do history. Excuse me. Well, okay, we don't have like a strict, let's say, African studies. Only if you do that stream. I think it should not be like that.
It should be. You should know that anyway.
Magufuli was doing the same thing. Magufuli was doing that group. Like, hey, listen, you're the Africa, you gotta embrace the African way.
And that was you asked the question like, what would I like for y'all to learn from me? And you answered it. Like that was basically it. I would like for y'all to like understand and know, like it's okay to be from Africa. It's okay to have like dark skin. It's okay to be different. It's okay to have woolly hair. Because believe it or not, bro, like we had to fight mental and like, man, society to grow our hair this long. Because before I always, when I got into my freshman year of high school, I would always ask my mother if I could grow my hair out. Like I always wanted it. And she would never let me because like I know from her perspective, she just wanted to protect her son. Like when you have locks in America, it's like a target on your back. So she would always tell me, no, 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 no. And as I grew up and became a man myself, I realized like in this society, the society that I was in, if I could have the nicest haircut or the longest hair, they still see me the same way.
Message.
So yeah, just to let y'all know, like you can have the longest hair, the nicest, you know what I'm saying, the nicest haircut, you can have the nicest waves ever. But if you're not comfortable in your skin, comfortable with who you are, someone else could dictate how you feel about yourself just off one word, just off one look at you. So embrace however you want to wear your hair, however you want to rock it. If your hair is so-called nappy, it's nappy because it's supposed to be like that. This is our texture. Like nappy is nothing wrong with nappy. They just made nappy a bad connotation. Like this is just the style of our hair. Like it's not gonna be straight. It's not dead. It's lively. It has life. Like when something is laying down, it's dead. Our hair stand up because it has life. So like my brother asked, if what do I want the African brothers and sisters to learn from me? I would just say embrace who you are, embrace what you've been made to be, and walk boldly in your melanated skin. Because some people really want what you got. They don't want to tell you, but we're envied all around the world because we have this dark skin. And the Christ that we've been programmed to look after, he actually have dark skin. If you just look into his word for yourself and not, have a colonialized mindset. And I'm not just here to, just make it seem cool. I'm really here to help souls and really let people know that we can do things for ourselves and embrace your blackness because it's a gift. Like some people want what we get. Some people really want this. They're really trying to inject themselves with what we get, what's natural to us. So walk boldly and proudly and knowing that we think they hate us, but it's like a love-hate relationship. They hate us so much. They love us so much they hate us. They just can't do it how we do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just some hate that has to come out. Like, oh, why we still here? We still pushing. We still kicking after all these years. We're supposed to be annihilated as a people. But we still here melanated with our locks, stepping back into who we supposed to be. Our sisters getting their froze back. Like, we just need to step into who we are and be proud to be black and be proud to be melanated.
Bro, as usual, you done dropped a big word, my good brother. A big word. I said, as usual, you done dropped a big word, my brother. That's real right there. I've always worn my hair like this or with locks on and off through my whole life. And I worked in corporate. So you can only imagine. I know exactly how the game goes. How the game goes. Back in America, for y'all though who don't know, we call that respectability politics. Meaning we contort our parents to be what we think will make them more comfortable. It does not matter. It does not matter. The preconceived notions that they have about you are already cemented. So it don't matter if you got a long, luxurious weave, the big black sister fro, they already judging you. If you already got the dress or if you are a suit and tie or some baggy jeans, it does not matter. Respectability politics is yet another tool that's meant to be divisive for us and our people. And what I can say is to comment on the brother's question about what Africans can learn from us as Americans, nothing. I feel like we should just be open to receiving one another the same way you would in any partnership or relationship. Take time to allow it to nurture and grow, because only being here for a few days already, as well as what I've seen in research, a lot of the things is the same. It's just on a different continent. The way we've been programmed to hate ourselves, the way we've been programmed to reject our culture and our community, and all of these things. It's all the same, just on a different continent. So I think what we need to do really is just take time to learn each other, embrace one another, and allow it to grow and flourish naturally instead of trying to put pressure on one side or another, like Africans need to teach Americans this or Americans need to teach Africans. No, we family. We need to just come together and just enjoy one another. That's what we need to do, because that whole game of respectability politics is international. You know, they want you to look a certain way to make them comfortable, but they'll never be comfortable, because it's just like Brother Tim was just saying, it's envy. You know, they want something that they just naturally cannot achieve, and that's just what that is.
Yeah.
But I want to ask something, sister. You say we can just get along, but sometimes we need to talk this stuff. So, you see, like
I agree.
If something wrong happened to you, and I see the enemy's laughing, the enemy's happy, I would just tell you like my brother or my sister. You see what I'm saying? So if I do something wrong and then you not tell me, and then how do I know like you love me as a brother or as a king? You see what I'm saying? For example, my mother, my own mother, okay, because you know, I'm traveling, I go to a lot of countries. So there was a time, I think about 4 years, I didn't see her. So when I met up on FaceTime, I see how she have a wig. I was like, what? Mom, you cannot have this. Deep down my heart, like, look, man. You see, after doing all these lessons from Michael Max, from Sinetta, and then I see my mom got wig, I had to put my mom down. I said, Mom, listen. You know why this is wrong? You're not supposed to have this, Mom. This is Chinese. You're gonna have to take the Chinese hair from our own hair. The person who hates you, the society who started this, we so-called, you know, whatever we're going through right now, and they say we're the one who causing it. You see, and then you dressing her hair. You need to take off this, Mom. Okay? So I had to sit her down and talk to her nicely. This is not right, Mom. You know why? Because if you dress this hair, you see, the enemy or them will never respect you. If I ask you, T3 right now, if you see Chinese wearing your hair, like it could, I don't know, how would you, like, how would you? So I had to see my mom down, and now she have her braid somewhere out here, down here. You see what I'm saying? But you know, took time. I had to tell, like, look, Mom, this one is not right. You see, because you brace these, some of these other ways, they look down on us. You see, they look down on us. Like, how would you somebody respect you if you take her hair? The same person who hates you, they take a money from you, they take everything from you, and then you go and brace her hair, like just like what has happened to some of the African continent. Like when you go to the court, in a court, whatever, they judge you, they just wearing a weave. This is not weave. This is Zulu, man. This is Zulu head, man. Come on, man. You see this? This ain't weave, bro. This is some tiger stuff. You see. So yeah. So I had to sit my mama down. So okay, going back to the praying system. I think it's very, very important. We have to talk to each other. You know, do not try to, you know, to educate your brother, sister for in the country. You see what I'm saying? Tell them your story. Tell them what you're going through, because you see your experience. Because when you come to the continent, sometimes you have experience that a continental brother did not experience that way.
Yeah, it's true.
In the continental now, for example, when you come, for example, in the concert, how come this brother, they give you special treatment to the master? You know, let me put to the master. I think you understand. But me, I look like him. He don't give me special treatment. It happened there sometimes. You see, because the experience that we had, we were colonized. So during the colonial time, just like the way how they change your name, you know, if you look at a King Tut or whatever movie you watch, we were also colonized. So for somebody to go to school that time, you need to change your name. Either it has to be a Christian name or it has to be an Arabic name. This is why, brother, if I ask the brother there, brother, what's your name, brother? The brother under there from Tanzania. If I ask, what's your name, brother? I hope you don't mind to ask. Just a friendly. What's your name, bro?
Shaban.
Say again?
Shaban.
You see, so Shaban, for example, is an Arabic name. You see what I'm saying? Why?
Yeah,
because of the history. Because of the history, there was a history behind. Maybe during the colonial time, there was a lot of influence of Arabic wherever he at. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? But when you might go to other regions, maybe of Tanzania or Congo or Uganda or South Africa, you find Christian. So there's a history. So since I think you should now try to educate your brothers, sisters in the continental, we can learn from each other. I can share the knowledge with you, just like how we learn from each other. We can just keep like silence, like we perfect, you perfect. You see what I'm saying? We can just find a polite way to learn from each other. Like, look, you know why? Da, 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 da. I'm open to learn. And I know a lot of continental brothers are open to learn. As long as, just to find a way to talk to them, because, we sometimes continental, I don't know. Just like the same way, I'm not saying we. Also, there are some also from you. So, at the end of the day, we just have to find things we have in common, and then we can grow from each other.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I have to say, man.
You just said something that I've actually had to deal with, like having to talk to like some of my brothers here about some of our experiences. Like I literally have to tell them like George Floyd is every day. That's every day in our country where we're from. And they really can't like fathom how George Floyd can happen every day and how is that really reality. So I really have to break it down and like show them pictures and really like let them know what we really experiencing over there, how it's really not what they're showing on TV. Because I've noticed like a lot of the continental brothers and sisters really like think America's like the place to be, and it's like I don't know. The ultimate goal is to get over there for some reason. And when we come over here, we're like, I'm in Uber and taxis, and I'm like, man, I just moved here from America. They're like, what? Like, hold on, are you serious? Like, I can't believe it. Explain to me, what are you doing here? Like, you got to explain what's going on. Why are you here? I thought this place was terrible. Like, I thought Tanzania was a bad country. I'm like, bro, like, no, a lot of us are trying to get over here. Like, this is peace. This is safety. Like, this is like comfort. This is what life is all about. What you seeing on TV is not what life is about. Like, that's like really a select group of people, like maybe 2% of the society live like y'all see on TV, and the rest of us have to pay for them to live like that. Somebody got to work, and somebody got to, produce for them to be able to live in that way. And when you realize that society was built off the backs of your people, and like it was like 400 years of free labor. They like basically y'all. These people stole some people, took them to the other side of the world, made them work for free. Like, y'all could have just paid people to work. Y'all could have gave them a little bit of money. Like, gave them a little bit, and y'all wouldn't even be dealing with this. But y'all took some people, made them work for free for hundreds of years, and you're just going to sit and continue to let your children flex in our faces like we don't understand where they got all this money from, off who they killed, who they annihilated, who they wiped out. We supposed to just sit here as people and just watch this go by and watch y'all, reap the benefits of what y'all did to our people. I hope judgment reigns immediately. Like, why people are scared to step into what history is showing us and like be bold and really talk about what we really been through. Like Sis said, we deserve to be here. We fought through a lot as people. We overcame as people. They keep trying to silence us and keep trying to take us off, but we keep stepping up and keep moving on. Like Bob Marley say, how long shall they continue to kill our prophets while we stand around and look? Like we gotta keep dying for something is better than dying for anything, like nothing at all. And we gonna die anyway, so you might as well go out fighting for your people if that's how you gonna go out. But man, don't be scared of what could possibly happen. Because if go ahead, bro.
I just want to emphasize one thing that you say there about most of the brothers, like here in Tanzania, people they think like America is heaven, is the land of milk and honey, and stuff like that. So it's such crazy. It's like just so many people, because they didn't have this kind of opportunity to travel and see what really happened there. So like a few people, they get those kind of opportunity to travel to America, Europe. When they come back to Tanzania, they just feel like this is a place to be. I don't have to be there. There's nothing. And even for us as Tanzanians, like you say, are you crazy? You're in America and you come back to Tanzania. Are you crazy? I think, yeah. So it's too bad because I mean we have a kind of like brainwash, yeah, in the
Yeah.
TVs, what they're talking about. Like, you know, like even there, like we're in Africa, but still they talk bad about us, and we still take it from them. You know, it's like, oh, this
Right.
is a bad thing. When do they talk about disease? The animals. I have one friend of mine. He's from Louisiana. He told me one day. Yeah, first, I mean, the last time I went to Paris, so I meet him in Paris there. So it's like, oh man,
Uh-huh.
there in your country, there are so many things that can kill you. Imagine mosquitoes, snakes. all these- so all these kind of things. I was like, man, I never did see animals because I live in Dar es Salaam. I think you know Dar es Salaam is this side of the Mbezi Beach. So we don't have animals there,
Yeah.
yeah. So I was
Yeah.
like, I live in
Exactly.
Tanzania. I don't see animals. He was like, no, no, no. Everyone in Africa live with the animals.
Yeah.
I was-
He just knew it.
yeah, because I mean, they see in the TV what all the news they're talking about Africans. So it's like for diaspora, like the brothers come from America or Europe, when they come to Africa, it's good that I can talk about the brother, the panther from Cape Town. Yeah, he talking about like I mean to have a kind of like exchanging like experience like American experience and African experience, and you can see like you can give the knowledge for the people like change their mind. They might not think
Yeah.
like America is heaven, you know. There's no
Yeah.
land of milk and honey, you know. The milk and the
Yeah.
honey can be there in Africa, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
You
It
can
is.
own the land. Yeah, you can own the land within maybe $200. I can show you the place you can buy the land with $100. Yeah, you can buy a
Yeah.
land. You can have your own land. This is my land with
Exactly.
$100. Yeah.
Exactly.
So in
Exactly.
America, where can you get it? You never get that kind of thing. You'll be working for 30 years for nothing. Yeah. But in
Yeah.
Africa, you can do anything. I'll say one. Do you know Mandazi?
Madazi.
Mandazi is like you know, in a breakfast you can eat, yeah, the small like the biking mandazi stuff.
No, ho. No need to explain. I know what mandazis are, brother. Yes. Yes. I love them.
Okay. Yeah, so you can find someone who have this kind of business, is selling stuff, he gets small money, but he feel like he's like useless. No. And I just tell like when I was in Paris, I just see someone selling small thing, and this kind of person, he said like I have my own business. So I tell one brother, I mean one sister of mine, I was like, you know, this is the business, but you don't know how to do it. So this one it can be the big business, but you don't know how to multiply it. So in Africa,
Mm.
like we have a problem like lack of education. I think that is the main thing. We have a lot of opportunity, we don't know how to use it. As the guy that you
Yeah.
hang out with, the guy that with the taxi, I think the taxi or the guy used to hang out with you. I mean, the way you talk with him, like you try to show him like what he can do, and
Oh.
yeah, you say that you change his life. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
remember there's one
I want to.
conversation you was talk with him. You say like the guy changed his life forever. But I mean, one thing that I
Yeah. I
realized like
remember.
he has the opportunity, but he doesn't know how to use it. He need people to show them like, you know, this you can do it. You can make it better. You know, like myself,
Yeah.
I have a land with the 20 acres of land, but I don't do nothing. Someone you can say
Mm.
like, you can come, you can tell me like what you do with your land. I'll say like I do nothing because I don't have, maybe I don't have the knowledge to do something with the
Well,
land, you
hey,
know.
I'm
So
gonna tell. Pause for a second. Do you have 20 acres that you're doing nothing with?
yeah,
Well, what part of Dar?
there's one in Singida. In Dar, I have a one like 20 kilometers from Dar es Salaam in Kibaha. That is like
Mm.
about 20 kilometers from Dar es Salaam, yeah. But
Well,
it's
don't.
kind of like hmm?
I'm about to say, don't you worry. After this live, somebody will be reaching out. and saying something about helping you figure something out on how to help with your land.
Yeah.
You can count on that.
Yeah, that's
You
really
can,
cool because I mean we have a kind of like we have almost everything in Africa, but sometimes we don't have like we don't have ideas to do something. Somebody,
the knowledge, yeah,
how
yeah.
to help each other. That is very important
I'll
about
be
the
there
other
next
guy.
month to talk to you.
When we do some exchanging, talking,
That's,
experience, someone can help you out.
yeah. I was actually talking to my brother, who you saw the interview with. I was
Yeah.
actually like, we were talking about opening up something where we could have like how can I explain? Like a meeting place, like, not just a meeting place, but like a business center where we could bring
Oh, okay.
like-minded individuals and we can just talk about business and everybody pay a membership and we all come there and we use this place for meetings. Anybody, whatever business you do, you can have your meetings here and we can have development meetings to help each other grow as
Oh,
men
yeah,
in
man.
our business and teach each other like
Yeah,
where we're lacking at and help each
yeah.
other out.
You should add me because I mean I just opened small company. So you start running. It's like it's a milling company. It's like we processing some maize and I will just do like I want to I mean to get some packaging like you can
Yeah.
supply. So it's kind of like everything is the plant is over there already. So just kind of try to figure out like how to get the
Yeah.
packaging stuff. So it's good like maybe I can meet some open mind people like you. Maybe you can try to show me like
Keep,
how to start and how to do all those kind of stuff.
Brother Tim, I like. I
yeah.
actually have
Like
something in
y'all
mind.
say here, keep double, right? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
I said, Brother Tim, I was actually. I got something in mind in the works. That's similar to what you just said about the business center. We already got an attorney out here and everything, so we could connect on some of that later.
All right, bet.
Oh
Just
yeah,
let me
that's
know.
cool.
Just even well, you got my information. You got my information. But yeah, like I was saying, bro, kidogo, right?
Yeah, kidogo kidogo, yeah, kidogo kidogo ndo mwendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
yeah, hold on. It's like, well, it's 4:40 in the morning here, y'all. So I'm about to T3 probably gonna wake up in like 20 minutes. So it'll probably be a few hours, but yeah, it's time for me to go and wrap this up. So I'll let y'all give y'all like one more minute to say what y'all want to say to the people. And then I'll close out.
Let
So
a queen
I'll
go
let you go
first.
first.
Let it face, man.
Oh, let
Let
you
it
go
face.
first. Go first.
No, let it go face. Let our
Yeah,
queen go face. Sister, you start face.
Go first.
We'll listen.
Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Brother Tim, for what you're doing for the diaspora. It really does make a difference, providing a voice and some eyes here on the ground. And now that I'm here, I'm going to be sharing my journey too. So please feel free to tap in. Empress Kino, I'm right here on YouTube. And I will probably drop my contact information in the chat as well.
Thank you, sis. We appreciate you for giving your insight and your input. And I look forward to linking with you and your husband and meeting your family and everything.
Oh, I want to meet your wife. I just love her vibe. I think we're going to click so well. So I'm looking forward to it as well. I appreciate you for having me on tonight too, bro.
You're welcome. I see you, sis. Shelby.
Team, and thank you very much. Yeah, I really appreciate the online. I mean, live today. So, man, I really learned a lot of stuff. So about the business, man, just hit me up. I'll try to add my contact as well, so we can hook up. But I mean, the next week I'll be traveling to London. Hello.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, just email me.
Yeah, I'll email you. Yeah, I'll be traveling to London for like for 2 months. So when I just come back, like end of July, I definitely will meet and talk about the meeting business, some stuff like that. Then we can see. Because myself also, I just want to sit down. I like travel stuff. I don't want anymore. I just want to sit there in Tanzania and do something. Yeah.
Smart
Yeah,
man.
man. Home is everything, man.
I got
Thank
you,
you
bro.
very much. Okay,
You're
cheers,
welcome,
bye.
man. Appreciate you for tuning in, bro.
Okay, cheers, bye.
Oh, brother, you start. It doesn't matter. You can start or can start. It doesn't matter. I don't have a
Okay, I
problem.
just want to say I appreciate everything you're doing, bro, and keep it up. I'll see you at what's the day 12? And you going
Day
strong.
12, man.
Day 12. You only got what? 10 more days, right? 10 more days.
Yes, sir.
9 more days, yeah. But I appreciate everything, man. Like I said, you inspired me to take this journey, and I think I'm gonna be as happy as you about it when it finally happens. So I only got about 3 more weeks before I get on that plane, and I'm excited, bro. I'm excited.
Yeah. You
Appreciate
will, bro. I'm glad to
come subscribe to my channel too. The way my name is spelled, 3RDEYE space ball, third eye ball. Y'all come check me out. I will be YouTube and my experience when I make it over there too. So appreciate
You mind, brother?
everybody for watching.
You mind if you can type down so people probably can just follow your channel, bro? The brother, please, man, if you don't mind. Maybe you could type in the comments here so we can hear you. So some of us who want to follow
Type
your
it in the
channel.
comments. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead now, bro. I'm typing it in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bro. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in, bro.
Yeah,
thanks a lot of okay. I want to share the channel. So okay, thanks a lot of T3 man. T3 me, I appreciate man for your time and everything. You know, I learned a lot from you. You know, I haven't met you, you know, physical, but I sometimes sharing your experience with a lot of people, we feel like we travel with you. You see, so please do not afraid to share your knowledge. You see, teach the brother. You can learn from him. They can learn from you. You can learn from them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So not all of us continental, we have the same ways of thinking. You see, I believe even brothers who come back, they also have it could be the same, but some also they might have a slightly different ways of thinking. So I think it's great that we can learn from each other. You know, I'm open to learn anytime. And you know, whenever you face challenge, talk to us. You know, with a continental brother, you know, you also you know, we all one family, you see, but you know, we can wherever we can just to make your transition easier whenever we can. So thanks a lot for your time. Appreciate it, man.
No problem. No problem. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you for tuning in and giving us your opinion as a continental brother, man. You know, I appreciate that for real. You gave us some good insight, and thank you, bro. And I'm glad to help, and I'm glad to, you know, let y'all know that y'all are in a beautiful place, man. This is the place to be.
Thank you,
for
brother.
real.
We appreciate it. And you feel
welcome,
at home.
bro.
Is your home too. Yeah, I feel home. Thanks.
Santi Sana, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody. Y'all, that was day 12. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation as much as I did. That was very informative, very great. We got some great viewpoints, some great ideas, and that was an awesome, awesome conversation. Wow. Thank you for everybody who tuned in and said something and, you know, gave words of encouragement. But this is day 12, y'all. I'm wrapping it up. Day 12 of my 21-day journey to get to 50,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. All of y'all watching now, y'all already subscribed. But if you watch this in the future, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you share this and let people know. You know, they can do whatever they put their mind to. You can move to Africa if you want to, too. I did it. So, you know, shalom, y'all. Stay safe. And if you have any questions or, you know, want to make any type of moves or anything, just email me, reach out to me on Instagram. Now I get back to y'all. Appreciate everyone who's tuning in, and thank y'all for all the love and support, all of the donations that we've received, you know, all of the prayers, all of the well wishes. We appreciate it all. So thank y'all, and I'm looking forward to the next step of this journey and the next process. So y'all stay tuned, and let's just keep being great. Shalom.